Like everybody, I love a good cheeseburger and fries. But I got to thinking, you know how diners always have those secret menu items that just hit different? Well, this is my take on it. Rich, beefy, cheesy comfort spooned over fries. I call it secret diner cheeseburger-style beef over fries. So let's make some up. Okie dokie, the first thing we're going to do is get some straight cut fries and we're going to lay them out into the bed of the air fryer. Of course, you can do these in the oven too, but it's a little faster, so I'm going to use the air fryer. Next up, I'm going to grab a couple of white onions that I peeled up and I'm going to cut these fairly thin, not too thin, not too thick, just about something like this. That's about perfect. Okay, we got the old cast iron pan heated up over medium-high heat. So I'm going to go in with a good knob of butter. I guess it's about a tablespoon or two. I'm just going to let this melt down. Now our butter's melted down in with a bit of oil. That's just going to stop that butter from burning. Grab up those onions and I'm just going to kind of wring them in. Bit of salt, that helps to extract the water. Now we'll just give these a stir around for about, 2 or 3 minutes over medium-high heat. And you probably guessed it, guys. We're going to caramelize up these onions and add them into the ground beef mixture we're going to make that's going to go over the fries. It's going to be so good. In terms of the fries, I'm just using frozen. I mean, you can go out of your way and make homemade, but that's not really the point. These are probably just as good, and they're going to do the trick. After 2 or 3 minutes, I've got a base cook on these, so I'm going to reduce the heat, and we're going to go low and slow until these caramelize up, and there is nothing nicer than the smell of onions caramelizing. Okie dokie, we've been about 10 or 15 minutes here, and we're caramelized up ever so nicely. So what I'm going to do now is grab these up and throw them into a bowl. And you might be saying to yourself, why don't you just pick up the pan? Well, it's a big old cast iron pan and it weighs about 500 pounds. I guess if you're Arnie in his younger days, you could do it, but it is heavy. So this does the trick. And we'll just go ahead and set these aside. Next up, I've increased the heat a little bit, so I'm going to go in with a pound of ground beef. Grab up the old breaker upper thingy, and we're just going to break this up. And while I'm at it, I'm going to season it with a bit of salt, some ground black pepper. And you know me, I love ground black pepper, so about, about a teaspoon and a half. And about a teaspoon of the good old Italian seasoning. And what we're going to do now is just stir and fry this up until it's cooked through and no longer pink. Now, one trick is here, guys. I'm going to break this up really well because remember, this is going to go over the fries and you don't want big clumps. You just want, nice bits of ground beef over top of those fries. We are fried up nicely here and I don't have a whole lot of grease, so I don't think there's any need to drain this. So I'm going to shove everything to one side and in we go with 3 cloves of the good old chopped garlic. We'll just saute this up for a couple of minutes just until that wonderful aroma fills the air. We'll give everything a good old mix together. Oh, even that garlic smells good in here. Next up, over the top with a tablespoon of all-purpose flour, because we are making a bit of a gravy here. Give this a mix together. Look how that flour's absorbing that little bit of grease that was there. Now what I've got here is a cup of beef broth, but I'm going to slowly go in with this. So I want a gravy, but I don't want it too thick. So I'm going to start with about half a cup. And we'll just mix this around, see how we look. Yeah, we're starting to look good now. I think I'm going to add a little bit more. Like I said, we don't want it too soggy. Yeah, that's getting about perfect here. Next up, about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce to get that depth of flavor. You could add a little more, a little less, depending on how you want it. About a tablespoon of ketchup just to sweeten things up and give it that cheeseburger effect. Maybe a tad more. And about a teaspoon of the good old yellow mustard. Aha, this is looking good. And you can add, if it's not sloppy enough or gravy enough, you can add a bit more of the beef broth. Now in we go with those wonderful caramelized onions. Then grate about 1/3 of a cup of old sharp cheddar cheese over the top, because remember, it is a cheeseburger. Now give everything a stir around and just look at this, guys. I came in a little bit with the camera just so you can see it. And I'm thinking I'm going to add a little more beef broth. That's about perfect there. And kill the heat, and we are ready to go over the fries. Okie dokie, it be time to grab up some of those fries, if I can get them here, and onto a plate. Actually, these old straight cut fries work out pretty well. And you guessed it, over the top we go with some of that yummy, yummy beef mixture. And I think this texture is just about perfect. And just look at those caramelized onions in there, guys. And of course, over the top we go with a little more cheese to make it the perfect kind of cheeseburger. Then garnish it up with a few of the green onions just to add that greenish effect. And just look at this, guys. There you have it. Our secret diner cheeseburger style beef over fries. So good. All right, it's that time for the old taste test. Unbelievable. It is just like a cheeseburger and fries without the bun. So good, and those caramelized onions really make it. The seasoning is spot on. The fries are so good, they're not soggy. Guys, you just got to make this up. And if you do, leave us a comment. Love to read them. Most of all, like and subscribe. Helps the channel out. I'm going to have more of this, and we shall see you in our next video. And don't forget to make this up. This is so good.